Hello, check. Hello, test. Hello, check. Hello, check. Check, check, check. Hello, check. Hello, check.
We are just going to start in a couple of minutes. I request everybody to keep their phones on silent, please.
Hello, check.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have great pleasure in welcoming you all to the Governor's official visit of Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City for the Rotary year 2022-23. This, incidentally, is our 25th Silver Jubilee year, and it's our privilege that this Silver Jubilee year, the District Governor is from our club. To start the proceedings, I request Ann Punita, Ann Reggie, Rotarian Preeta, Rotarian Emily, and Ann Nalini to light the Kutuvilaka. Lighting a lamp before a ceremony spreads divine grace. Light is a universal symbol of truth, knowledge, and understanding. Thank you. I now request our Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian Rajagopal, to collar the President, Satish Kumar. Ladies and gentlemen, attention to the dais. I request our District Secretary, Rotarian Ravi Shankar, to collar the District Governor, Rotarian J. Sridhar.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite your attention to District Governor J. Sridhar.
This Governor's official visit of Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City is called to order.
Let's start by thanking and invoking the blessing of the Almighty. I call upon our Ann Ashwini to render the invocation song.
चरणु सिद्धि विनायका चरणु विघ्न प्रदायका चरणु पार्वती तनय मूर्ति चरणु मूषिक वाहना चरणु सिद्धि विनायका निखिल नेत्रन देवी सुतने निखिल नेत्रन देवी सुतने forgetting चरणु 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 चरणु.
Thank you, Ann Ashwini. Next, I call upon our President Satish to deliver the welcome address and also provide us a glimpse of an outstanding year gone by. Okay, before that, we want to play a song which inspired our DG, We the Changemakers.
Soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're changing our own lives. It's true, we make a better day.
Next, I call upon our President Satish Kumar to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, friends. At the outset, I welcome our very own beloved District Governor, Rotarian J. Sridhar, First Lady Punita Sridhar, and District Secretary Rotarian Ravi Shankar and Ann Nalini Ravi Shankar for this Governor's official visit. I also would like to welcome our AG, Rotarian Sai Venkat, for his support throughout the year. And I also welcome our PDG, Mr. Chari, Rotarian Chari, and DG and Rotarian Saravanan. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming and gracing the occasion. I also welcome my Changemaker presidents, First Ladies, Changemaker district officials for this function. I'm very happy and proud today to present the GOV, project reports before every one of you. This is going to be not only my welcome address, it's also going to be kind of word of thanks as well. So don't mistake me, it's more of a man ki baat. So as you know, our installation happened through Zoom, and because of pandemic, we could not do a physical installation, so it happened through Zoom. We started the year in June with a bang, with a contribution towards environment project by sponsoring for 750 trees on the first day. Also, we did Annadanam and also sponsored a motorized wheelchair for a beneficiary on the very first day. Thanks to our Rotarian Balaji, who was instrumental in having installed billboards in Annanagar to sensitize the motorists about the new surveillance units installed near Annanagar Roundana. Beginning of the year itself, we decided, as per the inputs from our club services director and president-elect Emily Titus, that we need to celebrate our birthdays and anniversaries in destitute homes and old age homes. And that actually, helped us in a lot of ways because personally, myself and First Lady Reggie visited so many homes, and it really inspired us that we are so happy that we have taken up this presidency role, and we are able to do so much to the society. Thank you so much. And it was a very emotional moment as well. And this year, it is very special on two counts. One is about our Global Grant project wherein we sponsor 6 dialysis machines to Hindu Mission Hospital in Tamram at a cost of almost 50 lakhs. Thanks to every single Rotarian from our club who chipped in their bid to complete the project on time, and there are few Rotarians who helped out of their way. They contacted their NRI friends and relatives, and they sourced some money for this project. It was really, kind of overwhelmed by the kind of support they gave to our club for completing this project. And special mention about our project chair, Rotarian P. Subramanian, who could not be part of today's evening because he's out of country, and co-chair Rotarian Gaurav for making this happen. It was a personally satisfying project for me. And the second is inducting 6 members to our club during the month of August, membership month, celebration month. And today also we're inducting 2 more members. Thanks to Rotarian UV and Rotarian Emily for introducing the members to our club. Instantly, they are all kindergarten mates for both of them. So we are trying to create alumni for Bain School. So a special thanks to Rotarian Manoj, who is also a membership chair for the club. From day one, he started of taking charge. He started speaking to everyone to get as many members as possible for the club. Thank you, Manoj. And we had 3 vaccine drives which happened during the course of last year, and more than 600 beneficiaries were benefited during this drive. Thanks to Rotarian Murugesh, who was instrumental in getting the vaccines during the peak of pandemic. Further, we had a health camp organized with the help of Rotarian Murugesh, and had an eye camp organized in coordination with RC Adambakam, which also benefited quite a good number of people. We had a great fellowship and family meetings throughout the year, which happened. And we started our first family meeting in the month of August, which was celebrated as a membership celebration month. And we continue to have 8 family meetings through the year. Further, we had 7 board meetings which happened through Zoom, and 1 board meeting happened physically. We had vocational service month celebrated by giving away vocational awards to 3 different people from different walks of life, and we had a classification talk with 4 of our members in a family meeting. This year, the icing of the cake is the participation of hands from our club. I think it deserves a big round of applause. The participation from hands for the projects were outstanding. Thanks to our district first lady and Punita Sridhar, we got sponsorship for innerwear under menstrual health hygiene project from a sponsor, due to which we organized to give innerwears to more than 2,000 schools, to 2,500 school students in different government schools. I thank Rotarian Sarada Ramani. I do not know whether she has come here. She was also helping us to, thanks for giving us the opportunity to complete this project as well. Further, our aunt sponsored 2 wheel carts towards women empowerment, to women, which helped them to make a living. They also sponsored generic medicines to old age homes and also sponsored for few other grocery items, few orphanage, and participated in Sunshine Party as well. Thank you. And further, they had quite a few get-togethers, at least 4 or 5 get-togethers happened throughout the year, and it created a lot of bonding between the ants. From the Annex Club, we gave an ambulance to Annai Basin Memorial Animal Dispensary worth 4 lakhs. Again, thanks to District First Lady Ann Punita Sridhar, who was instrumental in getting a sponsor for this project. Overall, the year was busy throughout, and we thoroughly enjoyed the warmth of Rotary. This year has been a memorable one from a president perspective, from a standpoint of president, and for having completed the year with some great projects, and also with DG being part of our club. I'm sure every one of you knowing our district governor in and out, and he's a very active person even within the club. In spite of the fact that he's a district governor holding a very high position, he never, as much as possible, he will try to attend our family meetings, and even if he can't make it, he will give a sufficient notice saying that, sorry boss, I am not able to make it. That is a kind of, he carried so much his club. So I'm sure many of you must be watching movies. There is a movie, Bigil by Vijay. There is an infamous dialogue in Bigil. What do you call, anyone from the crowd who can say? Kappu Mukyam Bigil. So RDG says, Klabbu Mukyam Satish Bare. So he's kind of, so passionate about our club. So anything and everything, he's like, he holds the club so close to his heart. So I would like to share one incident. So when he was hurt in the leg, I came to know after a couple of days only. I was calling up Ann Punita Sridhar to find out how he is doing. And she said he's doing good, he's better, but he has to undergo a surgery in the next couple of days. So I did not want to bother DG, so I said, okay, let him take care. So next day morning, 9 o'clock, he called me and said, Satish, is it possible for you to come down to my house? I said, I was not sure about what is the agenda. I said, okay, I can come, sir, no problem. I went to his home by 10:30, and he was actually having so much of pain. He was actually lying in his bed. And first thing he was asking is, how is the Global Grant project going? What is the collection? How many people have contributed? What is the status of the project? He called up Raj Gopal. He called up a couple of people to find out what is the status of the project. That is a kind of involvement he has got in spite of the personal health he has had. And next thing is, he was calling up a couple of vendors to find out what is the cost of the flag. He wanted to have the flag which need to be exchanged for all the GOVs. And he was calling up vendors. Sir, I said, please share the number. I will coordinate with the vendors. He said, no, they will take you for a ride. I will call them personally. And he was calling up the vendors to fix the price. That is the kind of involvement our DG has for the club. Further, with District Secretary Ravi Shankar in our club, what more to ask? So anything and everything, he's a man whom I go to, and he has been of great support, great, for anything and everything, I call up Ravi Shankar, and if I don't call, definitely he will call me. Boss, what is happening? Why this is not happening this way? So that is a kind of, he's a person of, everybody knows that he's an encyclopedia of Rotary. So I'm sure, I've been bothering him so very badly. And next comes our AG admin, Rajagopal. He must be regretting to propose me as president, because the kind of, calls I would have made to him n number of times, anything and everything, the first call will go to Rajagopal. Boss, what is happening? This is not happening. That's not happening. He said, hey, everything will happen. Don't worry. So he used to kind of, pacify me. And today, again, this whole event, putting up this show, last 3-4 days, this man has not slept. I would say that, he has been working tirelessly to get things done. Thank you, Raj, for putting up with me. I would also thank my life partner, Riji, for her support. But for that, this would have been a disaster. Honestly, she managed to keep my head cool all the time. Thank you, Nikhil and Neeraj, my sons who never disturb me for anything. As you know, my younger one is in 12th standard, and which makes me feel guilty because I have not been able to spend any time with him the whole, at least this year. So I would like to thank my partner in crime and the partner in business, Shyam. I don't know whether he has come today. Yeah, he's there. So I think, he should have also put up with me, because the whole year I've been busy with Rotary, and he has never bothered to disturb me. He said, okay, if it is Rotary, okay, go ahead. So thank you, Sham, and Priya as well. I thank Rotarian Emily Titus, Club Services, and President-elect for her untiring support throughout the year, for getting the Sunshine Party together, because that is something which is a brainchild for Emily. Thank you, Emily. And she has arranged for cups for every birthday parties and anniversaries. Thank you so much, Emily, for she was available anytime I need her. So thank you, Emily. And I thank Rotarian Preeta, Secretary, for supporting me in every possible way and also for uploading the report on time every time. I don't have to remind her. So she will call me if the photo is not available, some report is not available, she will call me. Very supportive and helpful throughout the year. And a special mention about Hema Sheth, who had volunteered to launch her magazine Top Gear and made sure that every month 5th it is released. She takes personal interest in getting this done, and she made it. I mean, every family meeting, anything, she is again from the hands. There's one more person who I can vouch for. I fall back. So she's been of great support to me. Thank you so much. And I thank First Lady Punita Sridhar, but for her inspiring support, ANS would not have come up with such great project. She always finds time to join the meeting of ANS in spite of her busy schedule. Thank you, Punita. I also thank Anne Nalini for helping us in all possible ways to make this year a grand success. From Anne's participation perspective, she helped us in many ways to keep everyone together. I thank each and every Anne who helped the First Lady Reggie to get her going this year, because considering her experience, I think she would not have been able to do this but for the support and coordination from each and every Anne who are part of the club. I also would like to thank our Rotarian Subramanian, Rotarian Murgesh, Rotarian Balaji, Rotarian Yuan Suresh for supporting me throughout the year by giving constant guidance. Being a club advisor, Rotarian Yuan Suresh used to give me advice wherever required and kept me in balance always. Thank you, sir. I know you're there. You're not there. If I missed anyone, it was not intentional because I'm overwhelmed. Oh, sorry. Sir, you're come. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Last but not the least, I would like to thank each and every Rotarian Ants and Annettes from our club who made this year a remarkable by contributing, by way of their time, efforts, and money. I'm overwhelmed by the support and warmth extended by each one of you. If by any chance I would have hurt you by way of my speech or action, it was not intentional, and please forgive me. I will not be justified if I don't talk about my change-maker co-presidents during this year. I made friends for life during this change-making year from many of our co-presidents, who I'm sure many of us are present here, and also few district officials as well. This year was a fun-filled year, and I thoroughly enjoyed both service and fellowship with my team. I had the opportunity to rub shoulders with many of the Rotarians who were successful in their professional and personal life, and they continue to remain grounded in spite of their stature. Thank you so much, and thank one and all to my club, which gave me the opportunity to serve this club as a president on a 25th year, and that too when district governor is from our club. That is definitely, it makes a lot of sense. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Sit back and enjoy the evening. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Satish, on a fantastic Silver Jubilee year as a president. You have taken our club to greater heights. Thank you, Satish and Reggie, for a great year. I request our DG and President to recognize the visiting dignitaries. First, I want to call upon PDG Rotarian Krishnan V. Chari.
to be with him. The relationship which has happened in Rotary is probably the last, but before that, I always have an admiration for him for last 36 years, 37 years. First 5 years, I just heard of him. And after that, I started feeling him. And he's something very big for me in my life. Thank you.
I'm not sure whether Sridhar would remember. He turned up one day in my office asking for the manual of procedure of Rotary. I did not know him. He said, CT Vaindvara sonnaru. So that was my first thing. It was even before 1990. You were not a Rotarian at that time. It was before CT's son got married.
Yes.
Okay, so that's how far we go back. Subsequently, I've seen him grow. And in the last 5-6 years, I've been watching him. And during Raju's year conference, he was the secretary. And I knew that our district had a governor. And I was very proud, and I am very, very happy saying that he is one of the best governors we have had in the last few years. Thank you.
Next, DGND Nambasara, Rotarian NS Sarvanan.
Rotarian NS Saravanan used to be the governors group representative when I was the president in 2006-07. And if one of our archives, if you go and see, the photograph of the installation will be there where J.B. Kamdar will be the governor. And Mohan George was the assistant governor, and Saravanan was the GGR, governors group representative. And also he made the speaker book first time in the district in 2006-07. And that is the time from then I've been associated with him while he took leave off for some time. But unfortunately, fate never leaves anyone. I went to his house, pulled him back. And that is Sara to me today.
Thank you. I call upon our Secretary, Rotarian Preeta Ramakrishnan, to give her report for the year 2021-22.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow RCMINs, ANs, visiting Rotarians, friends, and our beloved DG Sridhar and First Lady Punita. It is my honor to present the Secretary's report today. It has been a very eventful and fulfilling Rotary year for RCMIC, with over 55 projects benefiting over 7,322 people in need. The breakup avenue-wise is as follows. In basic education and literacy, we had 4 projects. In community economic development, we had 31 projects. Disease prevention and treatment, we had 10 projects. And our flagship project was a kind dialysis project, headed by Rotarian Gaurav Jain. We donated 6 dialysis machines, as already mentioned, to the Hindu Mission Hospital in Tamaram, costing nearly 50 lakhs. We also had multiple vaccination drives, polio drives, and health camps. We sponsored monthly sunshine parties where we provided meals to orphans and the destitute elderly. We had 4 projects covering maternal and child health, one in peace building and conflict prevention, where we had an inclusivity project with transgenders in Kannagi Nagar slum. We sponsored 3 projects supporting the environment, which included donation of an animal ambulance, tree planting projects, etc. We had 2 projects in the avenue of water, sanitation, and hygiene, where we sponsored incinerators at Pullal prison, and 1 project in youth service, which was the Serenity Cricket Tournament for boys. Our mega spoken English transformation project, in partnership with the Let's Teach English Foundation, is being carried forward from the year 2020 and is being anchored by me along with the Rotaractors of WCC in the Government Boys High School, Mogaper, for 34 students. They are nearing completion of the 15-week program, greatly benefiting them and improving their employability and preparing them for college life. We had 15 speaker meetings covering very interesting topics like naturopathy and palliative care, with a mentalist, a NASA scientist, Subhashini Iyer, with a scientist from ISRO on the history of Madras, etc. We also had 8 family fellowship meetings in person, which were eagerly looked forward to and attended after almost 2 years of COVID isolation. Our club is proud to say that we had 100% participation in district events Avigna and district conference, and 100% contribution to the polio fund. Our club has inducted 6 new members this year, with 2 more being inducted today, and we have contributed over $78,200 to the Rotary Foundation. Over to the PowerPoint presentation. Thank you.
It is a proud moment for me to present the report on activities done this year by the Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City. The idea behind this presentation is to be brief and to give you an idea of the activities projects that we had done in the last 11 months of this Rotary year. The installation of Rotarian V.S. Satish Kumar as the 25th president of this club was done on 5th July in an online meeting. Rotarian Preetha Ramakrishnan was installed as the secretary, and the outgoing team of President Rotarian Shivasankar and Secretary Rotarian Ravi Teja handed over the baton. Later in the same evening, Rotarian J. Sridhar was installed as the governor, with RI Director Rotarian A.S. Venkatesh being the chief guest of the event. Meetings both online and physical and family fellowships ensure that Rotarians enjoy Rotary, while the official work is carried out in the board meetings. In the first few months of this Rotary year, we had our meetings on Zoom. Later we moved to physical meetings at our regular meeting place Hotel Radha Regency. We were also part of quite a few joint speaker meetings this year. Being online, most of these joint speaker meetings gave members across clubs to listen to good speakers. Rotary is a membership-driven organization. Family and fellowship are the foundations on which Madras Industrial City thrives on, and in spite of the COVID-19 pandemic, we managed to have 8 family meetings till date. The ANs of Madras Industrial City are active and they meet regularly. In addition to the meetings, they also contribute to the various projects. Our ANs have also actively participated in the various district events. Our ANs participated in the dance of the district and were the second runners-up in the competition. In our Silver Jubilee year, we are crossing the half-century mark today. The new members are making the club younger and adding more energy as well. We have been able to add 8 new members this year with varying classifications. 6 have already joined the club while 2 more are getting inducted today. A special mention here about past President Yuvraj. He has managed to trace his LKG and junior school classmates and has enrolled many of them this year. Most of our projects were focused on community service development, and this is shown in the numbers displayed. Annadanam, Samam, Danam, Trilokeshu, Na Vidhathe. These verses from the Vedas mean that Annadanam is supreme and incomparable to any charity. This year we did Annadanam at old age homes and destitute homes regularly. Month on month, we have been generating funds through Sunshine and have been feeding the needy. On 1st July 2021, the Rotarians of Madras Industrial City started the Rotary year by donating a motorized wheelchair to a needy person. Every year we have one of our charter members, Rotarian Sunil Sahi, donating wheelchairs to the needy. This year we had donated 10 wheelchairs to the army units, 3 to Margaret Sidney Hospital and 7 to Cheshire Homes in Tiruvanmiyur. The men in khaki are heroes, especially the traffic policemen who are forced to do long hours standing in the roads, surrounded by polluting vehicles and having very few resources to make their life easier. We at Madras Industrial City had donated raincoats to the traffic policemen and thereby making a small difference in their duty times during the rainy days. Kudos to Rotarian and past President G. Murugesh to have coordinated this project. Going green means you have made the conscious decision to not steal from your children. On 1st July 2021, Madras Industrial City planted 100 trees in order to ensure that Chennai becomes greener. Further, we had also taken part of the planting of trees at the CRPF battalion in Chennai in the same month. Libraries store the energy that fuels the imagination. They open up the windows to the world and inspire us to explore and achieve, and contribute to improving our quality of life. This year, Madras Industrial City donated books worth more than Rs 60,000 to 2 schools in Tiruttani and Arakkonam. Our Center for Polio Vaccination is in UPHC Mogape, and our club members were actively involved in the same. Our club was actively involved in the COVID-19 vaccination drive held at the Corporation School in Anna Nagar West Extension. This year, under Community Service Development Health, we had implemented a global grant project besides conducting regular health checkups. Project Kind, Kidneys in Need of Dialysis, was our global grant project. The scope of this project was to supply 6 dialysis machines to the Hindu Mission Hospital, Tambaram, with an outlay of US $60,000. We have successfully completed the project, and with the extra funds which was available, have supplied 4 patient monitors to the same facility. Over 1,000 dialysis sessions have already been completed using these new machines. All our members contributed generously, and we thank past President Rotarian P. Subramanian, chairman of this project, and Rotarian Gaurav Jain, assistant chairman of this project, for their dedicated and focus in completing this project in time. Unnavum Uiram. This is a project where we had provided nutritious food on 2 occasions for the pregnant women who are visiting UPHC Chinna Porur. This project was done in association with RC Chinna Porur. Our ANs led by the Rotary District First Lady Punita, contributed over £1.5 lakh to the menstrual health and hygiene projects this year. Undergarments were given to the needy school children, besides educating them on hygiene. We had distributed the undergarments at government high schools in KK Nagar, Shinoy Nagar, Tarami and Sedapet. This year, we were able to conduct the third edition of the Serenity Cup after a gap of 2 years due to COVID-19. This tournament is conducted in association with the Rotary Clubs of Chennai Serenity and Chennai Millennium. Take Serenity Cup 2022 was a big hit, with a lot of under-19 cricketers getting to showcase their skills. Centuries, double centuries, and 5-wicket hauls were aplenty, and it was great to see the youngsters back on the cricket field. Extensive media coverage also gave Rotary a very good public image. Most gratifying thing about this tournament was the great support from all Rotarians across District 30 to 32, especially those who are part of IFCR, who generously contributed to the sponsorship for this tournament, besides turning out in large numbers to view the matches. Reboot Life 21 is a project where BMC provided blind sticks, crutches, wheelchairs to 26 disabled people. It is the signature and dream project of Rotaract Club of BMC, and this is the third year in succession that they have implemented this worthwhile project. Rotary Foundation plays a huge part world over in supporting projects, and we are glad to have contributed to the same. We have contributed $78,223.26 so far. Complete details of all projects are available at rcmic.org. The audio for this presentation has been generated using software from Video Puppet Limited.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you, Rotarian Preeta. The heart and spirit of any Rotary event is the visiting Rotarians. We would like to thank and acknowledge each and every Rotarian present here. To acknowledge them, for each and every visiting Rotarian, RCMIC will be contributing $1 to the Rotary Foundation. I request our past President Rajagopal to do the honors. Please stand up and get acknowledged.
Good evening, everyone. Rotarian J. Balraman, past President, Madras East and Chairman of DTA. Rotarian Deepak Rai from Madras, T. Nagar AG General. Rotarian Vinod Saragi from Madras Central, the Conference Chair. Rotarian Ambalavanan from Madras Midtown, DRFC. Rotarian Rajshekar from Chennai Presidency, the Assistant Governor. Rotarian R. Gopalakrishnan from Adyar, District Chairman, Youth Service. Rotarian Chella K. Srinivasan from Chennai Mambalam, Chairman, International Service. Rotarian P.B. Ravikumar from Madras Central, District Chair, Club Service. Rotarian J. N. Harisharan from Chennai KK Nagar, Chairman, Disaster Management. Rotarian Balan from Kanimera, Assistant Governor. Rotarian R. Neelakantan, R.C. Meenambakam, District Officer. Rotarian Suresh Jain from Madras Metro, Chairman, Avigna and Additional Chairman, Conference. Rotarian Rajshekar from Chennapatna, the Fellowship Chairman of the District. Rotarian Usha Kumar, the GML Editor from Madras Midtown. Rotarian C. Muthusamy from Chennai Port City, the Chairman, Community Services Development. Rotarian Jayashree Raghunathan from Chennai Mambalam, District Chairman, Interact. Rotarian Shiva Ilangovan from Chennai Mugaper, Assistant Governor. Rotarian G. Prabhakar and Anand Shashibanu from Madras Chennapatna, Assistant Governor. Rotarian Power Murugan from Prestige Club, Assistant Governor. Rotarian Sujata Panchu from Spotlight, District Women Chair Empowerment. Rotarian Rajesh Narang from Chennai Towers, District Youth Service. Rotarian Gunavati from RC Koturpuram, Assistant Governor. Dr. M.S. Ravi Verma from Madras East, Chairman, Community Service Health. Rotarian D. Narayanan from Madras Midtown, AG. Dr. M.C. Deepak from Noble Hearts, Director Health. Rotarian Vrinda Deepak from Anna Nagar, Madras, our parent club and Assistant Governor. Rotarian D. Suresh Kumar from Madras Pallava, Assistant Governor. Rotarian M. Gopinathan, Mugaper Charter President and Pongalvida Chairman. Rotarian Dr. Sai Krishna from Madras Northwest AG. I'll continue a little later, please.
Thank you, Rotarian Rajagopal. Now it's time to recognize Rotarians from RCMIC family who have contributed to the Rotary Foundation and our Global Grant project. I request our DG to do the honors. I request Rotarian Ambalavanan to come on the dais, please. Okay, I want to start with Rotarian UN Suresh Kumar. I want to specially acknowledge him. Today he is contributing $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation on the occasion of GOV. Next, Rotarian VS Satish Kumar. Please just keep coming up. Next, Rotarian Satish R. Nair. Rotarian Preeta P. Ramakrishnan. Please give a big round of applause. Rotarian N. Balakrishnan. Rotarian Rajagopal Geetu. Rotarian Swaminathan Rajagopalan. Rotarian Ravi Shankar. Our Rotarian Swaminathan Rajgopal getting pinned. Rotarian K.R. Unnidan, please come up. Rotarian S. Arvind. Rotarian Sundar Mohan. District Secretary Ravi Shankar getting pinned. Justice Sundar Mohan getting pinned now. Next, Rotarian G. Shiv Shankar. Please come up. Rotarian Sunil Goel. Rotarian Shiv Shankar getting pinned now. Rotarian Manoj Seth. Rotarian Sunil Goel getting pinned now. Rotarian Murgappan, please come up. Sunil Goel is also becoming a PHF now. Manoj Seth getting pinned. Rotarian Murgappan. Rotarian Manjula. Rotarian Murgappan getting pinned now. He's also becoming a second PHF now. Rotarian V. Sendil Kumar, please come up. Rotarian MS Yuvraj. Rotarian Manjula getting pinned now. Rotarian Ravi Teja. Rotarian Yuvraj getting pinned now. Rotarian Praveen, please come up. Rotarian Ravi Teja getting pinned. Request Dr. Zahir to come up. Rotarian Praveen getting pinned now. Dr. Zahir. Rotarian R. Gopinath. Rotarian Sunil Sahi. Next is Rotarian Gopinath getting pinned. Rotarian Sunil Sahi is becoming PHF now, today. Next, I want to acknowledge Rotarian Vinod Saraugi. We are giving for contributing for a global grant dialysis project.
Last but not the least, Assistant Chairman of Project Kind, Gaurav Jain. Thank you everyone for being patient. Let me call out visiting Rotarians again, the Chainmaker Presidents, Rotarian Raghavan from Chennai Beehives, Rotarian Srinivasan from Chennai Mitra, Rotarian Zakaria Matthew from Art City. Request you gentlemen to please stand and get recognized. Rotarian TP Chandrasekhar from Chennai Port City, Rotarian Suresh Kumar Murugan from Chennai Gateway, Rotarian Parameshwar Babu from Chennai Marina, Dr. M.S. Shankar from Chennai Pearls, Rotarian Rajshekar from RCC Keelpark, Rotarian Srinath from Chennai Legacy, Rotarian K.V. Ramesh Kumar from Madras Central, Rotarian R. Suresh from Chennai Prestige, Rotarian K. Rajaram from Annanagar Aditya, Rotarian Murugan Paramaguru from United Chennai, M. Kali from Chennai Presidency, Rotarian Dhanashekar from Madras Kanimera, Rotarian Pragadish from Vishwaita Club, Rotarian Usha Sitapati from Chennai Utsav, B.C. Mani from Chennai Nandavanam, Rotarian P.Y. Venkateswaran from Chennai IT City, Rotarian G. Payani from Chennai Galaxy, Rotarian C.H. Mukesh from Madras Northwest, Rotarian J. Shanti Rajkumar from Chennai Bharati, Rotarian Shiv Shankari from Madras Porur, Rotarian Mohan Raman from Rotary Club of Madras, Rotarian Kushal Kabia from Chennai Noble Hearts, Rotarian Raj from Chennai, Karnataka, Rotarian Vikram Jandal from Madras Midtown, Rotarian Ganesh from Chennai Kings, Rotarian Krishnamurthy from Madras Besant Nagar, Rotarian Padma Priya from Chennai Sagar with Ann Sham Sundar, Rotarian Karthik from Chennai Prime, Rotarian NG Kumar from Chennai Radiance, Rotarian Renu Savlani from Annanagar Madras, Rotarian TR Mala from Chennai Silk City, Rotarian Dr. S. Suchi from MCC, Rotarian Santosh Kumar from Madras Ashok Nagar, Rotarian Shivadas from Mogopair. Thank you everyone for joining today.
Thank you. Next, I call upon Rotarian Manjula to introduce the new members who are getting inducted today. I also call upon our district membership chair, Rotarian NS Sarvanan, and our RCMIC membership chair, past president Rotarian Manoj Seth, to pin the new members along with our DG.
Dear fellow Rotarians and honored guests, on behalf of our RCMIC, it's my privilege to introduce Mr. Sandeep Ilangovan, who is an architect with a keen interest in sustainable environment society, and I am proud to introduce to our club, he is my Chennai client. He did his schooling in St. Bede's Higher Secondary School in Chennai, and he is a graduate in architect, and he did his MArch in Massey Chennai, AA School of Architecture, London, respectively. Mr. Sandeep, we trust that enjoy new adventure and service and fellowship. Congratulations. Also, I am introducing Mr. Selvakumaran Devarasan, friend of our president, Mr. Satish Kumar. Mr. Selvakumaran Devadasan is now an associate vice president, DTL Ancillaries Limited. Being a banker for 16 years, worked in various cities in India. Also had 2 years working experience in abroad, Lagos and Nigeria. From then on associated with railways and being a top vendors in ICF, MCF and RCF. We believe that you are a great fit to our club and want to welcome you to the Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City. Congratulations, sir.
DG, please stay on. Before we move on, we'd like to acknowledge and recognize District Trainer, PDG Rotarian JB Kamdar. I request Anne Punita to present a bouquet to Anne Malin. Over to Raj.
One more round of calling out the visiting Rotarians. Rotarian KP Raji from Chennai Mid-City, Rotarian Balu Prakash from Madras Mount, Rotarian Arul Malar from Agaram, Rotarian Vasanthi Sundaram from Chennai Sunrise, Rotarian Satyanarayana from Chennai Velachery, Rotarian Uma Maheshwari from E Club of Chennai Shakti, Dr. Ilangovan from Madras Southwest, Rotarian Seshaya from Adyar, Rotarian S. Krishnamurthy from Velachery, Rotarian Deva Arnachalam from Chennai Info City, First Lady Radha from Chennai Towers, Purushottaman from Chennai Radiance, Rotarian Chanmugam from RC James, Rotarian K. Durasamy from Mogapur, Rotractor Mohammed Fayaz, Balaji Kanappan from Chennai Gateway, Rotractor Mahalakshmi from Vishwahita, Rotarian Rishabh from Vishwahita,
Thank you, Raj. Now, I call upon our conference chairman, Rotarian Vinod Sarogi, to address the gathering.
Good evening, friends. District Governor Jay Sridhar, dignitaries, DG ND Sara, my Governor JB, PDG Chari, and all assembled here. It is such a proud moment. Synergy 22 has been a real experience. It has been possible because of all of you. We had a lovely team working almost for 3 months. Every aspect of the conference was deliberated a number of times. DGND Sara was there reviewing with every chairman to see that nothing goes unnoticed, unturned. Friends, it is a conference beyond our own imagination. We will long remember for many years. And the reviews we are getting is phenomenal. The ANS program, Ahana, was also a super hit. Thanks to Punita and the team Nallamai and Bharati and Usha, of course. On the whole, it was a very good package. The speakers, the entertainers, the stalls, sponsorship was beautifully handled by Babu Krishnamurthy and Mohan Raghavan. And on the whole, every area, the food court, the venue, I can say every area was properly taken care. And this was the result of so many man hours. And please believe me, no professional was engaged. The entire program was conducted by the Rotarians and Rotractors, putting their talent together. So we can be proud of that. We had a lovely RI president representative in Nikki Scott, and she had great appreciation for the way we conducted, and she participated beautifully. Friends, I'd like to thank every Rotarian sitting in this hall for making Synergy 22 possible. I thank District Governor Jay Sridhar for believing in me and giving me this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Rotarian Vinod. Now I call upon our very own Rotarian Ravi Shankar to address the gathering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just a couple of minutes. I'd like to thank and acknowledge the work done by Club Secretary Preetha. You have done an excellent job logging in the Secretary's report month on month and putting all the requisite documents for the governor's visit. Excellent job, Preetha. Satish, where are you, man? Come, sit here. President Satish and Club Secretary Preetha, they need special mention. This year was an important year in the history of Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City because we are having a governor for the second time. And another important aspect being that this is our 25th year of service to the community. A huge burden was placed on the young shoulders of Satish and Preetha, and they rose to the occasion, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent work by my president and the club secretary. They carried on the torch, blazing guns. You did a fantastic job, Satish. Really, I'm proud of you. Nobody else could have done better than what you have done. Really, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart. Wherever we went, we had good words to hear about the way you have conducted the club and have kept the flag flying of Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City high. I'm really proud of both you guys. Excellent job done. Thank you very much for all that you have done. Thank you very much. And have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Rotarian Ravi Shankar. It is a great honor and privilege that the Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City has produced the second district governor, and that too to coincide with the club's 25th Silver Jubilee year. I call upon our past president, Rotarian Shiv Shankar, to introduce our DG to the gathering.
As Shiv walks in, there is a silent lady. Come, Reggie. பேசும்போது அவசரத்தில் விட்டுருவோம் நம்ம near and dear. One dear person is the lovely First Lady of the Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City, Reggie Satish. ஒரு அருமையான, அதாவது silent killer. Fantastic job, Reggie. நீங்கள் வந்ததும் தெரில, போனதும் தெரில, but the amount of work that you have done is amazing. Thank you very much. We are proud of you.
Good evening. Fantastic job done, Rotarian Satish. Fabulous. Our District Governor Sridhar, First Lady Punita, past District Governors, District officials, visiting Rotarians, fellow members of the Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City, aunts, aunts, and other invited guests and friends. I feel highly honored that I got this opportunity to introduce our District Governor, the one and only Jay Sridhar. There is a saying in English, a man with an iron fist covered with a velvet glove. Sridhar ji is a firm person and a taskmaster. At the same time, he is highly pleasant, humorous, easily approachable, sincere, down-to-earth, systematic, and a bundle of kindness. On the whole, he is a remarkable human being. Rotarian Jay Sridhar is a member of our Madras Industrial City. and under the classification of automobile parts manufacturing. Rotarian Sridhar holds a degree in mechanical engineering and postgraduate degree in management, a qualified automotive cooling system engineering expert. He is now the Chief Executive Officer of Mughal Engineering Tech Private Limited, United Kingdom, manufacturing critical powertrain parts and mechanical assembly for the automobile industry. Since he's been a member of the Rotary from the year 2000, this has to be specifically mentioned. Under his presidentship in 2006 and 7, the club was recognized with the Rotary Action Trophy Gold for the overall performance and was adjudged a #1 club in Rotary District 3230 for the highest per capita contribution to the Rotary Foundation. At the zonal level, he has served as an assistant secretary for Rotary Zone Institute Bangkok 2010-11, treasurer for the multi-district PETS Sri Lanka, facilitation team member for training program Rotary Institute Dubai, and co-chair Venue Management Committee for Rotary South Asia Literacy Summit Chennai 2016. Sridhar and Punita are level 2 major donors and benefactors to the Rotary Foundation. Paul Harris Society member with a total contribution in excess of US $48,000. Sridhar is actively connected with the Automotive Components Manufacturing Association of India and currently the zonal chairman of ACMA for the Chennai area. He is also serving as a trustee of Ambur Hindu Educational Society College Trust. Sridhar is an avid traveler who has traveled to many parts of the globe. Sridhar is married to Punita, who holds a postgraduate degree in business economics and manages a software firm, Convex Business Solutions, in Chennai. They have 2 daughters, Vidya, a postgraduate in computer science engineering, and Nitya, who is pursuing her honors degree in law. I present to you our change maker district governor, Rotarian Jagannathan Sridhar. I now request Rotarian Ravi Varman, who has something very important to tell about our district governor.
Thanks, Rotarian Shivashankar. Dignitaries of the dais, RCMCINs, and my dear friends. A disclaimer before I start telling you this anecdote. I'm not here to carry coal to Newcastle. I know a lot of you know Sridhar and you have moved with him personally and you have a lot of good things to say about him. And I've been keeping this particular incident very close to my heart and I've been wanting to share it at some point in time, but due to COVID, we didn't have many occasions to mingle. And I thought if not today, then when? So I'll take you slightly back in time to 2018-19, the year when I got an opportunity to be the assistant governor. And it is the time when, the end of the year, when they were giving the awards for the year. So I happened to be the assistant governor of a few clubs, and one of the clubs to which I was in charge, that particular president did not get his due recognition in that particular year. So immediately Sridhar calls me and says, Ravi, என்னது ஒண்ணுமே ரெகக்னைஸ் பண்ணலையே இவ்வளோ பண்ணியிருக்காரு உங்கள் பிரசிடென்ட் அப்படின்னு. சார் ஆமாம் ஸ்ரீதர் ரொம்ப கஷ்டமாக இருக்குன்னு. And I could immediately see his eyes becoming, he got very emotional and immediately I could see his eyes ebbing with tears. So that aspect of Sridhar was totally new to me, I knew him as a fellow president in 2006-07, but this aspect was very new to me. So I just kept it in my mind, and then 2 years passed, and we were deciding the office bearers for this particular year. And then he said, I would also like to reveal who that president is. It was Sai. Sai was the president in 2018-19, and he said, Sai ku vandu or nalla idu kudu, I'm putting him under community service health, so you give him a prominent post so that he can work and he can show his talents. I said, yes, Sridhar, most certainly I'll do that. And immediately next day, as we are planning, the next day he calls me. I'm community service health land. I'm going to make him an AG. So that is Sridhar for you, you know. He remembered that whatever happened 2 years back, he got emotional. He said, emotional, then he remembered that, and we all know the infantile memory which Sridhar has. And he recalls and he says, no, I'm going to make him prominent in my year, and he did it. This is something which is very small but very significant for me. I thought I'll share it at this occasion. Thank you, one and all. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you. Now, I call what everybody is waiting for. I call upon our humble, hardworking, and a tough taskmaster, our very own District Governor, Rotarian J. Sridhar, to address the gathering. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Thank you. I could hear 9 voice, first voice which came, and after that the whole voice. I can distinctly realize that is first 9 voice which has come. Okay. Changemaker President Satish and Changemaker Secretary Preeta, Assistant Governor to our club, Rotarian Sai from Chennai Kilpak, DRFC, Ambalawanan from Madras Midtown, of course our own District Secretary from our own club, DGND Sara from Chennai Mitra, past District Governor, Club Trainer, and my Governor, my well-wisher. Of late I became a friend to him also, past District Governor J.B. Kamdar and Mrs. Marlin. As I said earlier, friend, philosopher, guide, Guru, Ana or Sonna Pech na kekadalla. That's past District Governor Chari, and my dear fellow Rotarians, district officers, Changemaker presidents, my dear RCMIC family. Good evening to all of you. I never thought that I'll come so soon here. Originally, I was fixing 26th of June as a governor visit for our club. And as Rotary International South Asia office has sent a mail, which I took it seriously, they said 1st of June, I need to submit the club visit report, whatever I've done until then. In fact, Ravi was asking me, why don't we ask for some extension so that we can take it a little longer. I said, Ravi, whatever date they have given, let us complete it and finish it. All is for good, because I can concentrate on few of the leftover areas which I haven't done during the last 11 months. It was a very rough weather, to be honest with you, in my life. The last 11 months, I can tell you. 4.5 months went on in COVID. I had personal mishaps. I was not well and I had a surgery. That has put me down for another 3.5 months. Overall, 8 months I lost. And a few of my well-wishers who are here, district officers, called and told me, what are you going to do? Everyone is talking about, you can't do any damn thing in the last 4 months. People are criticizing that you shouldn't have taken up this job. I only told everyone, I have a strong conviction. I would never ever do something which I can't do. I would never try. If it's not going to be, it's going to be difficult, I would rather prepare myself. If I'm failing to prepare myself, I'll prepare the people around me so that I can have an easy go. In fact, the 3.5 months when I was lying down on the bed, literally I prepared the district in a direction what I would have done originally if I would have been active. And I can tell you, I would like to thank all the Changemaker presidents who are here. You guys really took seriously about whatever casually I would have remarked or I would have seriously talked about. And that's one of the reasons I stand here as a governor who have completed almost 97% of what we plan to do. We're almost done. Maybe another 2 weeks' time. By 15th of June, I'm ready for partying. Probably, I don't know, Vikram has come. Vikram Jindal. Oh, yeah. He has already booked the 15th night, so I'm with him. Coming to Industrial City. This is my home ground. This is a place I learned Rotary. I learned friendship in Chennai. I was just a shop floor engineer in 1999-2000. I never had any interaction with anybody in the outside world. I used to go early in the morning at 6:30. I used to come back at 10 o'clock. I don't know, many of you won't know the fact how I got into Rotary. That is the time ISO 9000 certification has become highly prevalent. So the industry demanding, the customers were demanding industry should get the certification. So I was approaching one of our close person called Victor, who used to work in our group company. I said, quickly, ஒரு 3 மாசத்துல certificate வாங்கினேன், எதனா வழி இருக்கான்னு கேட்டார். அப்போ அவர் சொன்னார், 3 வாரத்தில் கூட வாங்கலாம், but do you want to get the benefit of it? Then you have to work for it. அதெல்லாம் நான் பார்த்துக்கிறேன், 3 வாரத்தில் வேணும். 3 வாரத்தில் போடுங்க, எப்படியாச்சும் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருங்க 3 மாசத்துல. Then he introduced me to a gentleman called Jacob Cherian, who was introduced to this club, and he is my colleague from that day to today, who have taken the burden of not just the business and work, also my own burden. ஏன்னா நான் திடீர்னு ஒரு நாளைக்கு போவேன், அன்னைக்கு போயிட்டு அவன் சொல்லுவான், இவர் என்னைக்கோ ஒரு நாளைக்கு வந்துட்டு எல்லாத்தையும் என்னமோ கேட்குறாரு என்னமோ. He is a member of my own club, Senthil. Actually, he is on a family commitment. He's on the way back from Dindivanam. I don't know when he's going to reach here. And Senthil and me, we have been working from morning 7 to night 10. The consultant, Jacob Cherian, said, I think you both are useless people in the world. You are not doing anything. What is life for you? What for you are going home? I said, போனா ராத்திரியில் சாப்பிடணும், வீட்டில் சாப்பிட்டு தூங்கி காலையில் திருப்பி வர வேண்டியது தான். Then he told me, why don't you join a Rotary club? My father is a Lions member. In Ambur, who is who in Ambur? All the leather tanners, everyone used to be member of Lions club. So in my mind, Lions is something which is top class. Rotary used to be always the second step for me because my father was associated with the Lions club. Then I told him, I don't know anyone here, but with the type of job what I'm holding, it may not be possible for me to spend any time on Rotary. He said, no, nothing, let's go and have a look at it. So I attended the mandatory 3 meetings. At the end of the 3rd meeting, myself and Senthil Kumar were put against a white color wall. அப்போல்லாம் ஃபேமிலி ஆஃப் ரோட்ரி எல்லாம் அப்புறம் கூப்பிடல, ரவிசங்கர் அப்போ தான் இருந்தார், சீனியர் மோஸ்ட் பாஸ்ட் பிரசிடென்ட். பட் தே டிடன்ட் ஆஸ்க் மீ டு பிரிங் த ஃபேமிலி தட் டே. ஸோ செவுத்தோரமாக நெல் பண்ணாங்க. தென் தே புட் த பின் அண்ட் தென் தே கேவ் ஒன் என்வெலப். அதில் உள்ளே என்ன எழுதிறான்னா, இப்போ பிரிக்காத, வீட்டில் போய் பாருன்னாங்க. இப்போ கொடுக்குறேன் அந்த சர்டிஃபிகேட் ஒன்று, வேறு மெம்பர் அது இதெல்லாம். And I just went home. The next week, Friday, came back to the meeting. Ravi Shankar was just immediate past president. I just wanted to share this from where I have come and why I am here. Ravi Shankar's treasurer, Sunil Krishnan, was not available that day, and hence the immediate past president is presenting the accounts for general body to approve. எல்லாருக்கும் காப்பி கொண்டு கொடுத்தாரு. பை மிஸ்டேக் எனக்கும் ஒரு அப்ளிகேஷன் கொடுத்துட்டார், எனக்கும் ஒரு அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டார். சரி, நம்ம அதை பார்த்துட்டு சும்மா இருக்க முடியல. கேன் யூ பாஸ் த அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ்னாரு, எல்லாம் கை தூக்குறாங்க. நான் சுனில் சாகி ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? அப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ணேன், நான் கை தூக்கி ஐ ஹேவ் ஒன் கொஸ்டின். இவர், நீ அப்போ மெம்பர் இல்லைப்பா, அதனால அந்த பீரியடுக்கு நீ கேட்க முடியாதுன்னாரு. இல்லையே, இந்த கிளப்பில் ஒரு பைலா பார்த்தேன் வாங்கி போன வாரம், அதில் மீட்டிங் நடக்கிற அன்றைக்கி மெம்பராக இருந்தால் எவன் ஒன்றா எது ஒன்றா கேட்கலான்னு இருக்குது. So I have an objection to this account to be passed because there is such and such thing is there which is not right. எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சிடுச்சு, பதிலே சொல்ல மீட்டிங் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. மறுநாள் ஒருத்தர் அகர்வால்னு ஒருத்தர் அமிச்சாங்க. ஏன்பா உனக்கு பிடிக்கலன்னா நீ விட்டுட்டு போயிடு. ஏன்னா இது வந்து நீ வந்து எங்களுக்கு செட் ஆகுமான்னு தெரில. ஏன்னா நீ முதல் நாளே இப்படி ஆரம்பிக்கிற. இல்லை இல்லைங்க அப்படியெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை. சரி நான் இதுக்கு மேலே ஒன்றா கொஞ்சம் அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். பட் இன் மை மைண்ட் ஐ ரியலைஸ்ட் இது என்ன விஷயம்னு தெரியல, கொஞ்சம் இருந்து பார்க்கலாம் இங்கே. தட் இஸ் ஹவ் ஐ ஸ்டார்டட் இட். No president was ready to even go board position to me because இவன் என்ன பண்ணுவானா ஏது பண்ணுவானான்னு எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு டவுட் வேறு. கடைசியில் அவன் மனோஜ் எங்கே மனோஜ் சேத் தான் கொஞ்சம் தைரியப்படுத்தின்னு அவருக்கு யூ வாண்டட் டு என்ஜாய் த ஃபன். சரி இவனை கிளப்பி விடுவோம், என்ன தான் அது பார்க்கலாம். எங்கேப்பா மனோஜ் எங்கே வெளியே போயிட்டாரா? இல்லை அவர் ஷூட்டிங் த பேர்ட்ஸ் வில் கம். Then that's how I got in. Then I was a club service director. Gopi was there. இவனுங்க எதை எடுத்தாலும் ரோட்டரியில் பேசுகிறானுங்க. எங்கேருந்துரா படிக்கிறானுங்க எங்கே, ஏன்னா இவங்க சொல்கிறது ரைட்டாக தப்பானே ஃபஸ்ட் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியல. ஸோ ஐ ஆஸ்க் கோபி, எப்பா எங்கேருந்து உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் இந்த எக்ஸ்ட்ரா அறிவு பிடிச்சின்னு வந்துக்கிறீங்க? அவன் ஏபிசி ஆஃப் ரோட்டரின்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது, நீ அதை பார்ப்பாது வேணா நான் தரேன், ஆனால் நீ அடுத்த மீட்டிங் கட்டணும் கொடுத்துடணுன்னா. ஒரு 30 பேஜ் புக் தான் அது. சரி ராத்திரி பகல அது என்ன தான் இருக்குன்னு ஃபுல்லாக பார்த்தேன். ஒன்றும் பெருசாக ஒன்றும் இல்லை, அதில் சர்டிஃபிகேட் கொடுத்துட்டேன். That is my starting point. I was always longing to know something which I did not know. Then came the district conference. P.T. Ramkumar was the governor. Industrial city. There used to be always Rotary quiz used to be there. நல்ல காலம் இப்போதெல்லாம் வைக்கிறதில்ல. ஏன்னா பாதி பேர் ஒரு வருஷம் கூட ஆகலை வந்து அவங்களுக்கு எப்படி குவிஸ் வச்சு என்ன ஆகுறது. நான் அதுக்கு தான் அண்ணன் தலைமையில் பட்டிமன்ற மாதிரி ஏதோ ஒன்று போட்டு அவரே கேள்வி கேட்டு அவரே பதில் சொல்லி முடிச்சிட்டார் இந்த வருஷம். மோகன் ராமன், தேங்க்யூ. ஸோ அந்த மீட்டிங்கில் உட்காந்து பார்க்குறேன், ஒரு 4 பேர் போகிறாங்க. ரவிசங்கர், ஜெயகிருஷ்ணன், ஆனந்த் கூட போகல, ஆனந்த் வைஃப் எல்லாம் போகிறாங்க, பேசுகிறானுங்க. தே ஆர் கெட்டிங் த ஃபஸ்ட் ப்ரைஸ். எல்லாம் கத்துறானுங்க, இண்டல் சிட்டி கிங்குன்றானுங்க, குயின்ன்றானுங்க. எங்கடா இது என்ன, இது ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியல இது. சரி, நெக்ஸ்ட் டே மார்னிங் ஐ அப்ரோச் எ கம்பெனி கால் ப்ரிசிஷன் இன்ஃபர்மேட்டிக். யூ சப்ளை த ஹார்ட்வேர். அப்போ தான் எஸ்சிஎல் கம்ப்யூட்டர் ஃபஸ்ட் அது மட்டும் தான் விற்கிறான் மெட்ராஸில். விட்டா ஸ்டர்லிங் தான். இன்டர்நெட் வந்த புதுசு. சரி நம்ம ஒரு இன்டர்நெட் ஒரு கம்ப்யூட்டர் வாங்கி வச்சு இது ஃபுல்லாக ஒரு ரவுண்டு பார்த்துருவோம், இவங்க என்ன தான் இவனுக்கு போய்ட்டு இன்டர்நெட்டில் போய் எங்கே க்விஸ் பண்ணுறானுங்க. 46,500 rupees while I was earning 13,500 rupees per month. That was my investment for Rotary first, to get to know what is what. And I used to spend early mornings. I used to get up early morning, 4 o'clock. 4 to 6 இது முதல்ல ஒரு ரவுண்டு பார்க்குறது டெய்லி. I would rather give all credit only to Ravi Shankar, because constantly I used to think, ரவி இவ்வளோ தூரங்கிற சரி எப்படியா இடிச்சு பிடிச்சி அவனை போய் இடிச்சு பார்க்கணும் அங்கே. ஏன்னா இவனுக்கு வந்து ஐ பிகம் லைக் an ignorant person, uneducated boy in front of him. இவங்க சொல்கிறது ரைட்டான்னு வேறு எனக்கு தெரியல. நிறைய டைம் அடிக்கடி ஆர்ஐ டாக்டர் வெங்கி சொல்லுவார், நான் வந்து 8,462ன்னு சொன்னால் கரெக்ட் அந்த நம்பர் தான்டா கரெக்டு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எங்கே பார்த்து அந்த நம்பர்னு கேட்பார் என்ன திரும்பி. அந்த மாதிரி ரவி சொல்கிறான் என்னடா இதுன்ட்டு. ஸோ தட் இஸ் ஹவ் ஐ ஸ்டார்டட் இட். த பேஷன் டுக் மீ little deeper into the Rotary documents and literature. And again I must compliment past district governor Chari, for whom I used to be a dunzo those days, carrying the single MOP book in the district, which will be going around with the past governors. அதில் அண்டர்லைன் பண்ணி படிப்பாங்க அவங்க. அவர்கிட்ட யூனிடேட்மெண்ட் கொடுப்பாங்க. இவர் வந்து நம்ம இது பகவத்கீதைக்கு பார்சாரதின்னு ஒருத்தர் இருக்கார் பெங்களூரில், அவர் விளக்கம் கொடுக்குற மாதிரி இவர் அது வந்து இன்டர்பிரிட்டேஷன் சார் தான் அப்போல்லாம். ஏன்னா அவர் இங்கிலாந்துலேருந்து தான் வந்துக்கிறாரு, இங்கிலீஷ் படித்து எல்லாருக்கும் சொல்லுவார் இங்கே. ஸோ ஐ யூஸ் வாட் இஸ் திஸ் இன் திஸ் ஒன் சிங்கிள் புக், இங்கேருந்து அங்கே போய் கொடுக்கணும் அங்கேருந்து. ஏன்னா மை சேர்மன் த கம்பெனி வேர் ஐ ஒர்க் யூஸ் பி அ பாஸ்ட் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் கவர்னர். All this put little pressure on me to learn something, to be a knowledgeable Rotarian. Otherwise, you can't survive in this organization. With peers like Ravi Shankar and team was there. நம்ம ஒன்றும் இல்லாத தெரிஞ்சாகணும். முதல்ல தமிழ் மீடியம் நம்மலாம் ஸ்கூல், இவனுங்க இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியம் படிச்சோனுங்க. ஸோ இதில் வேறு நம்மளை முதல்ல டிஸ்கவுண்டட் கேஸ், இன்னும் இது வேறு தெரியலனா விட்டுற போகிறாங்கன்ட்டு. That is how I started my life. I must tell you, this club has prepared every Rotarian to be on their toes, and especially I had the blessing of working with at least 8 presidents continuously, barring one single year. I've been working with many presidents whom I even do not know them, I started working with them and working with them to see that they perform better. And that was my only aim. Like Swaminathan, just to our one mini idli, I settled him for president. அவர் நம்ம ஷிவ் அவர் வீட்டுக்கு காலைல 10 மணிக்கு போனோம், 10:15 மணிக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஒரு மாதிரி ஆனார், 10:30 மணிக்கு க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம். அந்த மாதிரி தான் ஆளுங்களை செட் பண்ணுறது. கடைசியில் ஆனால் இந்த லாஸ்ட் 2-3 இயர்ஸ் என்னால் அது பண்ண முடியாமல் இந்த வருஷம் while the president was supposed to take up was having some assignments in his professional life. So then came the new boy, Satish and Reggie. Satish, you made me proud. You made me proud in this year. You and Reggie has displayed leadership qualities which I have never seen in our club. Your passion and your patience both has really took this club to a newer height this year. People say that I am a tough taskmaster. I am nothing in front of you. I know how. என்ன நடக்கவே முடியலன்ற. Gopu came home, he said, 2 step போயிடா போதும்ட்டு ஒரு நாள் வந்து உட்காந்துட்டார். யூத் சர்வீஸ் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் யூத் சர்வீஸ் சேர். கோபு பார்த்தா எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் பயம். சரி நான் எதிர்க்க எப்படியோ 2 ஸ்டெப் நடந்துட்டேன். த நெக்ஸ்ட் டே அது எப்படியோ தெரிஞ்ச உடனேவே பிரசிடென்ட் வந்து சேர்ந்தார். ஒரு வீடியோ எடுக்கணும், நீ கொஞ்சம் எழுந்து வந்து நில்லுன்னு. ஸோ Reggie and President Satish, you have given a good year for our club. I am able to say that my president is a well-informed president. I am very happy about that. During this year, lot many things happen in-house. I am taking a little more time today because I don't have any work after this. And probably I may have to wear the collar twice. One I don't know what for, but one I know for sure. On 30th I have to give it to Dr. Nandakumar, District Governor-elect. Preetha is a very difficult person. Full Preetha, whether it is Rotary International Office in Delhi or the governor, both. Preetha, you made every one of us to know how a secretary can function in a new era after the COVID times. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Yuvraj, for bringing all your LKG and UKG friends. I have never studied LKG. I went to first standard. I'm very jealous of you. Continue your good work. Now, Yuvraj has become too busy, and hence Emily and Preetha can take care further to bring the rest of the 20 people in that class. I don't know where they are now. Thank you very much, Preetha, for spearheading all the management of the administration in our club during this year. Every year, the Rotary in this district or any district will find a new find. That new find with us is Rotarian Gaurav. Rotarian Gaurav, I know for sure, he is a very, very sincere Rotarian, serious Rotarian. Immediately after he joined Rotary, we pushed him as to be a secretary, and then we sent him for secretary-elect seminar. On point on a message amcha, I will never forget. In my sets and pets, the program designing, I used that as a Bible, not to do that mistakes. And after that, we told him, because he is very passionate about dialysis project, we pushed him in. He did one project, he did one application, and now Ambal would be the testimony for what Gaurav is doing it. At least 4, 5, 6, thank you. It's 5 plus 1, 6 projects is involved. And we have started very late, and that is why I was pushing Satish. Enappa indha vishayam nadthuvingala dialysis project oorellaam pesiten nambalde uttruvinga pola idana. I'm very happy, Satish, that you spearheaded the project. Gaurav did it, and we were the first club in the district to do it, even though we started a bit late. Thank you very much. Gopi is a very strict rule master. I'm only talking about the officers who were in district, who made my life easier, at times made my life tougher also. So I don't have any distinction between that. Gopi is a rule master, and I've given him clubs. I never spoke about the clubs with him. தப்பி தவறி ஏதாவது தெரியாத ஒரு மெசேஜ் நான் அனுப்பிச்சிட்டுனா உடனே பதில் ஒன்று எழுட்டு வரும், என் கிளப்புங்கெல்லாம் எல்லாம் ரெடி ஆகிடுச்சுட்டு. கோபி, தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். I know you never wanted to take any district positions, but thank you very much for accepting my request. Hema. Again, my new find in the district is Rotarian Usha Kumar from Madras Midtown. There's one district officer I need to talk. All of them are, most of you must be knowing how they work. Here, one district officer, I know her only from a Facebook. I don't know when we become friends. And I've been constantly reviewing what she is writing in the Facebook. When I told Ravi, how do you know that she can do a great job? எனக்கு தெரியாது உனக்கு தெரியுமான்னு கேட்டார். எனக்கும் அவங்களுக்கு தெரியாதுன்னு. அப்போ எப்படி பண்ணார்? அவங்க எழுதுறது என்னன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். So I think my decisions will never go wrong. If it is going to go wrong, then probably I need to work overtime to make it right. So let me try that. Then I requested IK to tell her, வந்தா அந்த அம்மா நம்மளை கொஞ்சம் என்கேஜ் பண்ணுவாங்களா பேசுறதுன்னு உள்ளே விட சொல்லு. பேச ஆரம்பித்தேன் நான் எப்படின்னா அந்த அம்மாவை சரி பண்ணி இந்த வேலையை எடுத்துக்க சொல்கிறேன். And that's the time, because Hema has been traveling a lot. The daughter was coming, son is getting ready to get married. So many things were happening. I told Hema, நீ கொஞ்சம் கவனிச்சுக்குமா என்ன? Hema நீன்னு. Hema, you really make me proud. Some of the monthly, okay, I think I will reserve it for one another day. And she has done what a governor would have done in most of the occasions. Thank you very much. Ram had one party of all the club service team members and called me, நீ ஒரு மணி நேரம் கழிச்சு வான்னா. ஏன்னா பிகினிங்லேயே வரேன்னா, இல்லை நீ முதல்ல வந்தால் நீ கெடுத்துருவ. I want you only at the end. நாங்கள் போனேன், all of them are very high. They said, we have discussed, decided, everything is clear. You just have one drink and let's all go. I can tell you, Krishnamurthy is here today. Krishnamurthy is the product Krishnamurthy is the product of Ram's liberty in club service in the district. And of course, here is one guy who wanted to do it, and I would like to encourage him. That's how he started. Thank you, Krishnamurthy. He's a guy who relentlessly went to all the president. And that decision also, Ram took it. If you can't go to one president house, then it will be a problem. Better you don't go for anyone. We will take care of it, but you just pay for it. I said, okay, I'll do that. When Krishnamurthy went for Matrira's program, Ram himself went to one or two president's house during that time, which he would have never done any time in the past. Today he is trekking somewhere in the US. I just spoke to him. I said, Tanni Kudida, while we are going to have a beer a little later. And we really miss Ram today. Ram has made the district club service into a different dimension. Of course, he worked in tandem with Ravi Kumar, and he used to ask Ravi all the time, Central Ravi, என்னப்பா எப்போ எதுக்கு எடுத்தாலும் நானும் நீயும் பார்த்தா ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரே வேலை தான் செய்கிற மாதிரி இருக்குதேன்னு கேட்போம். ஆக்சுவலி இட் இஸ் த சேம். ஏதோ டைரக்டரில் பேருங்க ரெண்டு சேர்மன் போகிறதுக்காக காலகாலமாக மாற்றி பிரித்து வச்சுதுப்பா, இது கொஞ்சம் அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணி ரெண்டு பேரும் சேர்ந்து வேலை செய்யுங்கன்ட்டேன் நான். Thank you, Ravi, for all your cooperation with Ram. Arjun Kalyan, the anet of our club, I made all of us proud this year. While many anets have done many things here, when there was a committee was screening all the names and they gave the decision for the youth exemplary achievement for the conference, when I saw Arjun Kalyan name, I was really very happy that our club has one person there in that list. Thank you very much. All in all, I have not missed anything. Emily has been too good wherever, whenever she was asked for. Anjali, Ali, Akila, Uma, Nirupama, I don't know whom else I left. Punita, Rani, anyone, Mr. Shivshankar. This team has really done a wonderful job when Punita was really in need of them in the district. I was even making fun of them on the Yuva. The last person I would like to say is Nalini. Nalini has been very, very patient throughout the year, leaving Ravi not so much in any time in the past. ரவியே கொஞ்சம் வரத்துக்கு கொஞ்சம் யோசனை பண்ணுவான். ஆனால் நளினியும் கொஞ்சம் அனுப்புறதுக்கு என்ன 3 நாளில் வெளியே போறியான்னு கூட கேட்பாங்க. ஆனால் இந்த வருஷம் ஃபுல்லாக அவுத்து விட்டாங்க ரவியை. What you have done, all you have done to the district, more than to me, because I'm your product, you need to prove that your product is the right product. And you did. Thank you, Nalini. Children are here. I think only, Nitya is here. Almost from 2015, none of the Saturdays and Sundays I stayed at home. Late 15, I was put into some responsibility by past district governor Kamdar. Of course, later probably both of us have regretted on that. However, having accepted responsibility on that day, from that month, 2015, I still remember September, from that time to now, I've never stayed on a Saturday and Sunday at home. Probably, maybe from 15th of June, I will spend more time with the family. The only thing is, my daughter who has been waiting for me all these years, she is going away to England for her higher studies. So we'll be back. We'll be back to only 2 people in our house, me and Punita. So to pass my time, I'm sure Rotary is going to take a little more effort from me. That's the only option for me to take care. My dear friends, there are friends who supported during Rotary times, friends who supported me emotionally most of the time when I was having difficulty in coping up with things. Thank you, Sundar and Maheshwari, for all the support you have done. Thank you, Praveen, for all what you have advised me in the earlier stages. I never forget all that. Thank you, Madam, for everything. Friends, Rotary has changed a lot compared to the years what we have seen. The years are going to be much more tougher for us to cope up with the changes what Rotary is going to demand from all of us. The only way I remember in the pre-pits one, I told all my presidents, spend 15 minutes with www.rotary.org. That's the only way you can be a well-informed Rotarian, and you will be stronger enough to face eventualities as a president, as a Rotarian in this organization. I'm sure most of them have done it, and you have really all of you made me proud. In our club, there are few Rotarians who are not here today. I said about Ram. Subramaniam is one such Rotarian in my club who never said no for any of the eligible projects. All along, the very highly passionate, mega thinking Srinivasan, past president, who is not able to be here, he called and told me, Sunil is going to be a PHF today. அவனுக்கு அது சொல்கிறப்போ அவனுக்கு ஒரே குஷி. அண்ட் தென் முருகப்பனும் ஃபைனலாக ஒத்துக்கினார்ப்பா. 3 மணிக்கு 2-3 ஃபோன் மாற்றி பண்ணுறாரு. வெரி சுனில் சாகி. He said, Sunil Goyal, the man I misspelled and got a big gift from his wife. Where is she? Sneh. Oh, okay. So he said, so the people are passionate about it. Money, as his mother has passed away, he's not able to be here. The treasurer when I was the president of the Rotary Club. And all this nonsense someone has been tolerating with me in Rotary. That is my close friend, my junior, my best friend, best fighter with me, Suresh. அதாவது அவர் ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் ரூல் மாஸ்டர். யாராவது டிஷர்ட் போட்டு வந்துட்டான்னா அவர் நம்மகிட்ட சண்டைக்கு வருவார். என்னப்பா கிளப் நடத்துறீங்க நீங்கன்ட்டு. ஏன்னா இப்போ மோஸ்ட்லி நான் அட்வைசர் ட்ரெயினராக இருந்திருப்பேன். Anyway, I'm back here with you all. 1st of July, I will definitely be ready with the junior sergeant on band. While I want to give the senior sergeant term to the senior most past president, Ravi Shankar of our club, so that at least I can work under him from that time onwards. It's a wonderful time I had in the last 18 months. Everything what I really felt that this is the way to be done has been done. Thank you very much for all the elders who have really supported me and tolerated my nonsense at times. And they made me a person who can achieve what I plan. It's mainly with both of them. I'm in absentia. I would like to thank SPRM, who is not able to be here. For me, he was always a changed person. I've seen him with many others. For me, he was a different person all the time. I had a great privilege of getting things done for him. And I did not have many people, the past governors around me, for a simple reason that இந்த 3 பேர்கிட்ட வாங்கி என்னால் செய்ய முடியல வேலை. அதுக்கு மேலே இன்னும் இருந்தாங்களா நான் என்ன ஆகுறது? More than I have accepted them, they have tolerated me very well. இப்போ கூட ஜேவி சார் சொல்கிறப்போ சரிப்பா பார்த்து செய்ப்பா பரவாயில்லப்பா பண்ணுப்பான்னு சொல்கிறாரு. But I know when he said that word that he is not for it, then I have to change the course of correction. My dear change makers, this is one, probably we'll be definitely meeting twice before the year end. One will be on the 26th of June, for sure. We'll have the last president meet. Anyways, communication will come from Rajagopal tonight. That will be the last meeting we are going to have. And before that, there will be an opportunity for us to meet. Sarah is working on the modalities for that meeting, and we will definitely meet. But before that, all I can tell you is, each one of you made Rotary proud of every one of you. The projects what the district has done, district means what? Clubs have done, is phenomenal. The numbers what it is showing today, not just seen by me, the Rotary leaders across the country are going through that. Our bulletin is one of the fantastic bulletin out of the 40 districts, according to not one person, at least many. When Bharat Pandya, the incoming RA treasurer, RA trustee, TRF trustee said, Sridhar, every project what you are doing, I am completely following you. No need, I want to give him a brief. I called him one day, he said, no, everything I'm fully aware. Every bulletin I'm seeing, between 10th and 15th, I'll open your bulletin and study every month. We are one district in this country who have completed all the obligations of a district and Rotary Club together. Thanks to Ambalavanan's leadership in foundation, we are there what we want to be. At least I want to be. But Ambalavan is a little far away from me. I have to catch up with him in the next 4 weeks. I will put my best effort to get there. Membership, Sarah, has done fantastic work. Without knowing the pain of getting the members and the clubs, things has happened in its own way. When Rotary India leadership called and told us that you guys are the number one in the Polar challenge for membership from January 23rd to February 23rd, I couldn't even believe. The reason is, I never worked for any of those things. Sarah, thank you very much for everything what you have done. We had 25 clubs, and even in fact, I am one person who won't care for the mistake to be accepted in public. I confess, there will be one or two, there are many people here, so I would like to inform everyone. There are one or two clubs, I'm not happy about it. I'm negotiating with one club, which has started this year, whether we can surrender the charter back. I don't mind. I don't want to leave something which is going to talk not good about any one of us. So I'm to that level I'm working now. We'll have good times. Your journey as changemaker presidents and spouses, your journey into Rotary as a president now just started. It's not just ending. You are going to have great times. You will have great times with the adventure of friendship and fellowship, and in that process we will definitely find ways and means to do projects, to community service help, whatever we think that we can do. Rotary is mainly the friendship and fellowship is the fundamental. You guys have really enjoyed, I know. Most of the time I couldn't join with you to enjoy my times. However, post July 1st, I'm always available. And I'm sure that we all are going to have a great time in our Rotary times. I wrote to Vinita Venkatesh last week a message. I left my phone there. She sent me a message about Punita's few lines. I said, I really found Punita in a newer lines after 28 years of our association as husband and wife. I realized one thing in this last 12 months, that she is little beyond what I thought all these days. And I need to confess to her because she has been writing to me and I was not giving a right answer. Then finally I said, this is what it is. Then she said, okay, hereafter I won't ask you any question. I would end with that. So thank you, Punita, for the great support you have given to me and to my fellow Rotarians, and families. And you have got more followers than me in that group. See this. These are all the people who are pulling my legs every day in, day out. So let's enjoy times. It has just finished. Everything is over in just a very short time. We will definitely meet again. Industrial City is waiting for me. I have many jobs to be done here. Last 3 years, I've never done anything to this club. So I have to get back. I have to do my job. So thank you very much for my friends in RCMIC for accepting and molding me in this ground. And this is the ground in which I was trained. I was tried first, and then I was trained that because I was not all that great, so I was trained. And then I was put into action for 6-7 years continuously as a club trainer advisor. And then you guys thought that, okay, enough is enough, this guy can't be here all the time. Push him out for some time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all my friends. I would like to thank the mother club of our district, Rotary of Madras, who have given immense support to me in the last 11 months of my governorship. I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart, Rotary of Madras and the mother club. They supported and guided me at times when it was required. Thank you very much, President Mohan Raman and past District Governor J.B. Kamdar, for all the graciousness you have supported me. Thank you. I never thought Vinod is going to say thank you to all of you today. I thought Vinod must be given a separate opportunity. That's what I said, Sarah is planning for it. In between, he came and then 2 minutes he was my fellow president, a great friend. And in the conference, we troubled him a lot. I can tell you, nobody ever could have managed me in the last 15 days of conference but for Vinod. The managing conference is different. It was he's a master. He has done it. Managing me was the biggest problem for him. Vinod, thank you very much. This conference was one of the fantastic conferences which I have seen in the last 22 years. So thank you very much, my dear friends. Let's have a great time. Our friendship starts now. It's not ending now. It starts now. We had business for 11 months, and we'll have our friendship times now onwards. Thank you, RCMS, once again.
Thank you, DG, for leading our club and district to great heights. DG, please stay on. President Satish and First Lady Reggie, please honor our DG and First Lady.
Yeah. When I was talking about Gaurav, it went a little bit overboard. I missed my biscuit. I stopped talking about Rajagopal from the month of May. One day he called and told me, I'm just an ordinary person. He wrote a very detailed mail to me. I'm just an ordinary person. You are making me too big in front of everyone. I'm feeling very embarrassed. Can you please stop this from now? Otherwise, it will be difficult for me to sit in that place. I can tell you, any presentation, anything, what I'm doing, probably I would have told him, this is the photograph you can pick up. Balance, it's the biscuit Rajagopal. It is his work. Past President Ravindran asked me, how long you took to make this presentation? Probably about 3 months' time. I said, no, sir. I dropped Nicky Scott. I went to Kilpak Saidapet project. Then I went to Rajagopal's house at 11:30. In 3 hours, the presentation was ready. And then I just came here. He was running it. As I see it, I keep talking about it. He said, no, I can't believe that it's made in 3 hours. I think it should be a 3-month job, what someone would have put in. It's not just that one. What you guys have seen it in District Training Assembly, DTA. Again, same biscuit. I only told him what I felt that it is. And he will definitely use all his wisdom to make me an easy job for me. 2. 3. Most of the times, he'll be the, எங்கிட்ட திட்டுவார், நான் ரவியை திட்ட முடியாது என்னால். அவனை தான் திட்டுவோம் ஃபோன் பண்ணி. Raj, I think we both need a long holiday. Oragadam vandire. Ange angadu hotel. We will have good times there. And I can tell you, one person who is not here as a protocol measure, that Rotarian and his wife, both of them in a guiding force for me. I can tell you, because of the strength of RI Director A.S. Venkatesh and his spouse Vinita, Rotarian Vinita, I can tell you, I was just going like a bull in most of the unforeseen terrain, what I have gone through in the first 5 months. Terrific times, terrible emails, everything I just went through with just only one guideline. I learned a lot from the gentleman. And in fact, I told in one of the meetings, if at all I have to follow someone in our district, while I'm constantly following J.B. Kamdar in many things, but this smartness and shrewdness, not that he does not have, he will never use it in Rotary, that one. He will use it only in business. That is why I thought, better I use it from him and that one. Venki was a great guy. I could not have had any other person as RI director from our own district, which was a fantastic time I had. Incoming district governor-elect, Dr. Nandakumar is another fantastic gentleman. This morning he was telling me, what you presented to the Council of Governors, the next day what you presented in the district conference, I'm not able to see even one word has changed. Is that as you got the papers ready or what it was? I said, my mind tells me only once, and that's what I repeat continuously. Raj, thank you very much for everything what you have done. Thank you.
Yeah. Please, we can have a big round of applause. Can we have District Secretary Ravi Shankar and Nalini? Also, our AG admin, our AG for our club, Sai Venkat. We have a special moment to celebrate this fantastic year. DG, please stay on. And we have a champagne.
We have a champagne which we want you to. Please stand. Thank you everyone for your patience. There are a few more people who I need to recognize. VP Ganesh from Harmony, Rotarian Chanta Narayanan from Temple City, Rotarian Shivakumar Pandiyaraj from Chennai Celebrities, Rotarian Prem from Chennai Celebrities, Rotarian Ilangovan from Bay Watchers, Nilesh Kumar Singh from Chennai Upscale, Jagdeep Singh from Chennai Upscale, and we have the 100th visitor of today, Mohan Raghavan from Madras Downtown. Thank you everyone for staying back, being patient. $100 is now going to be given to the foundation on your behalf. Thank you.
I call upon our President-elect, dynamic Rotarian Emily Titus, to deliver the vote of thanks. She is the first lady president from RCMIC.
Thank you very much. The most trending song of the season, any guesses? 2222 is the trending song of the season. Yes, this is very apt for our club, our Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City. One at the club level, as we are celebrating our 25 years of service and fellowship, and another one at the district level to have District Governor DG Sridhar from our own club to be at the district level. What more reason can we have to celebrate this governor's visit with overwhelming joy, not only with Rotarians, ANs and ANETs of our club, but also with dignitaries, district officers visiting Rotarians, ANs, ANETs and Rotractors. Thus, with heartfelt joy and pride, I deem it not only an honor, but also feel humbled to render the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I thank Almighty for protecting us from this pandemic. This year was a very busy year at the club and district level. This was possible only because of our DG Sridhar and First Lady Punita. They both not only articulated the district, but also the club. Thank you, sir, for being such an inspiration and a role model. The district governor is a sergeant at arms the coming year. So you can see junior sergeant at arms the coming year. So what an inspiration. This is a takeaway for us to imbibe in our lives too. Both DG and Punita this year did not only go to the district alone, but included the entire club. Inclusion is not including others, but including oneself at diverse levels. Thank you, DG and First Lady, for your diversity of thoughts, equity in your actions, and inclusiveness as your mantra. Both DG and Punita this year did not go to the district. We also thank our District Secretary, Rotarian Ravi Shankar, and Ann Nalini for gracing the occasion. It is a known fact that the driving force this year, not only at the district level, but also at our club level, is a Rotary Encyclopedia, Rotarian Ravi Shankar. Though Ravi Shankar was busy, but never failed to pick our calls when we had club activity decision. Thank you, Rotarian Ravi Shankar and Ann Nalini. Both DG and district secretaries never failed to attend even one family meet of our club. Thank you very much. I thank our own club's president, Satish Kumar, and First Lady of the club, Reggie, who in their very sweet and silent way kept the show and the ship sailing with great projects in all avenues. I also thank the entire Changemaker board for a fantastic and memorable year. I also thank all the ANs and the ANETs. The ANs are the great inspiration and the most powerful in RCMIC. Today's occasion has become very glamorous and a very reason for celebration, with the presence of distinguished personalities such as, I thank PDG Chari, PDG JB Kamdar, the district trainer, DG ND NS Saravanan, Changemaker presidents, district officials, RCMICN, the Rotractors, friends and well-wishers. Once again, thank all my friends for making this occasion a special one. I leave with you with an inspiring quote by Martin Luther King. An individual has not started living until he rises above the confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. This quote of Martin Luther King is a way of life for our Rotarians. Hats off to the RCMICians and for a great year, and the Changemaker team for setting the benchmark high for the club and the district for the years to come. Kindly join us for fellowship and dinner. Once again, thanking you is Rotarian Emily Titus, the club service director, signing off and saying goodbye and good night. Meet you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. To mark our 25th Silver Jubilee year, RCMIC family got together and recorded national anthem. Please rise for the anthem.
हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा
तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय
This GOV meeting of Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City is adjourned. Thank you.
Signing off. Thank you. Please enjoy the evening.
I request all the changemaker presidents and first ladies to join for a group photo. Thank you.
Check. Rotary Club of Madras Industrial City members, please collect your birthday mugs which are right at the back. See that you all collect your mugs.